And then, the acceptance. Acceptance that Earth was going to be destroyed, and our only grim consolation was that there was nothing we could do to stop it. The neutron star collided, and millions of years of our history got wiped out in an instant. That's why they developed the Rebirth Project. Everyone on Earth fighting for survival, and a lottery among the fittest to see who gets to live thousands of light years away. I won, and that's why I'm here on this ARC ship. I'm a pioneer, one of millions, and our job will be to rebuild civilization in this new solar system. I've been frozen for the entirety of the trip, and now I'm ready to embark on my journey. Our journey.
It is. Ooh, sick. Try to fix that. Okay. Alright, that light's annoying. Alright. Okay, cool. That's set, and to finish this, it is... There we go. Alrighty, so for those of you watching on Facebook and or YouTube, if you tune in on Twitch, there's a very good possibility that I'll be streaming my gaming mostly to that in the very near future. We are working on becoming an affiliate, and we've got all the requirements except for the followers. So if you have a Twitch account and you're on Facebook or something, head on over to Twitch and throw me a follow. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get started here. If you were watching yesterday, we were in the process of turning down my monitor. Okay, we were in the process of heading towards a new planet. So that planet was Feli, right here. We started at Alioth, which is the starter planet, and now we are about 8 SUs, which I'm assuming are solar units, from our destination. And as I got closer, I saw this, and I was just like, holy crap, that's amazing. So, as you can see, this is the solar system, at least this area that I'm in. These nebulas over here are just absolutely gorgeous. I also got a new streaming setup, so we went from really terrible settings to being able to max out most of them. I could probably play the Shadows on Ultimate at this point because there's no real big overly populated markets, so we may try that later. The stream is, however, only in 720p because I'm not currently an affiliate or partner. With Twitch, I downstream so that the users can adjust accordingly. Otherwise, they'd be locked in at 720p if they're on a mobile device, and that's just kind of crappy. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you what we've got. This is the ship that we made the journey in. It's a little, it's a 600 and, was it 600 and, hang on one second, I'm checking some monitors to make sure we're not too loud. Okay, microphone's getting close, so I have to watch that. Okay, let's back up. Oh wait, I need to open Discord. Check my email channel. Sorry guys, just 1 second. Got notifications to knock out. Make sure nobody was trying to ping me in the... Alright, we're in the night crew now. Sweet. Alright, I gotta make a chat channel for that. Alright, so this is the ship we came over in. This is the... crud. The T-1A Nomad. It's a Nova Quirk bought at the ship shop. It's quick and easy. I added some extra rockets, and in hindsight, I highly regret doing that. But it does need some more breakage power, because it did not break well at all. The hover engine, I think, needs to be upgraded to a large hover engine, because under load, it does cause pain. Severe, utter pain on planets. So, I may have to... The design's not terrible. I also don't like the way it flies in the cockpit orientation. But it's kind of cool. I mean, you'll see. This up here on the top is my respawner in case I die, which I only have some chromium scrap in my bags. So hopefully that's no big deal if I die. And then I just respawn back on the ship. So the goal here is we're going to that planet over there, and we don't want to die. We've got our territory unit to set up our base, a container to start mining into, and oh hey Fleego, Jay Slider. Sorry guys, I didn't notice that you guys were talking to me. What's up Fleego? What's up Jay? So yeah, I took the trip last night after I killed the stream, and the servers went down, so I slept, got up today, and set everything back up, and finished the journey. I think I got dropped at about 100 AUs into my, or SUs into my trip, so today I had to finish about 277 of that after the servers rebooted. I also had to refuel midway through, which I need to double check because I may not have done that. Boosters. Check, see if I got boosters. I think my boosters are topped. No, they're not. So my inventory. Alright. I think that's the only fuel I have left. Yeah, I bought 2K Curon ×4, but I left it in my speeder on Alioth and kind of boned to myself. So it's been an interesting journey. I learned a few things. Also learned where not to build your space stations. I did that the other day, and turns out it's in the wrong spot. So I'll adjust that at some point. Let's see. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna try not to crash and blow up and die. Oh my god! Oh my god! So as you can see, this is the cockpit. Pretty standard space. Yeah, you know, it was an interesting journey, but I had enough fuel to get me started, and I've got enough space fuel, I think, at this point to get me to the planet and not kill me. Downside is I have no real main thrusters, so once we get into atmosphere, I'm going to have to rely completely on atmospheric means, because this is going to be rough, and I'm not expecting to land this nicely, so let's see what happens. Let's see. Cool. All right, let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to switch my flight view for a second. And see my thrusters that are firing right now? When they die, if I lose the bottom fuel tank, I only have the two small ones, which is enough in space once I'm moving, but not so much for my brake. You really can't see it with the darkness. But everything is dark in space. Thanks, Jay. Enjoy. Brakes just aren't enough. God, I love the lighting in this. It's so beautiful. I'm a lighting designer for the theater when I'm not acting and stuff, so it's or streaming for that matter. I have a thing when I see it, and that's part of the reason why I like games, is because the lighting is just, it's come so far since where it started with like Super Mario, where there was really no lighting other than what you saw. Oh yeah, so we're turning on the trajectories, and in space you have a different option besides the normal two. You have long range, right? So right now, as it is, we're not even going to hit the planet, so we need to adjust that. And I'm not quite sure if there's an orbit yet. I haven't really read a whole lot about it. I just really jumped in to start playing. One sec, I gotta stop because it's not adjusting. You can see my brakes firing. Yeah, those front brakes are not enough to stop you in space. Says I've got like 400 something kilonewtons, but no, it's, yeah, 42 kilonewtons, but it just doesn't feel that way. So hit 0, realign. It's just easiest to start from 0 when you're just starting out. All right, you see how it adjusted now? It's not really doing anything because I'm not really doing anything, and I'm gonna realign. All right, so you see how that's a straight line there? I'm at rest. So now that I give it some gas, it adjusts, right? Well, I already see that it's going up, so I know this ship particularly, it's got a little bit of a delineation with where I want to go and where I have to point the ship. So if you look, the line's adjusting now, but it's not where I'm facing. So that took some getting used to on this particular ship. Now that it's blue, I've got a pretty good path going. So we're going to go ahead and keep running that, I think. Maybe adjust a little bit more. Try to get this purple line pointed right at the planet or just over. I want to hit the hole. I want to hit the middle spot because I have a feeling there's going to be some really good ores there. And this is the whole goal, is to find the ores on this planet and set up a operation where we can capitalize on that. So I think what the red means is it means I'm going to crash. Purple means that I'm not going to, and blue, I'm not sure what blue means, but I got the blue around the planet, so I'm wondering if that means that I'm gonna basically orbit. So I have to look into that, or if it's like, I don't know. I don't know if there's an orbit or anything. But if there is, that'd be kind of cool. Like, you could actually put a ship into orbit and it'll just sit there. It doesn't have to constantly be maintained. So I don't know how detailed the game is, but I'm sure we'll find it at some point. And we're a little bit too low, so we're going to adjust now. Like I said, we're going after the the crater there. It looks like the most interesting part of the planet. And I'm sure there's another one that, like you see in the loading screens, that's got the center ripped out. What, the Star Wars new trilogy crap. So we're setting up the refinery base. A long flight too. I think it was like almost 2-3 hours. But also we had a server disconnect midway through, so I had to drop back to 0 and start over. Back to 30,000 kilometers per hour, which is the fastest travel speed with a sublight. So it really doesn't matter what you're using on sublights. You're going to have the same speeds pretty much no matter what. And we're going to go ahead and reboot this chat window, clear it out for a second. All right. Yeah, you can see it's turned purple. Which is not particularly what I want. I want to hit that crater. We want to point the purple line at the crater. Still early enough, I think I can make the adjustment. Not quite sure when I should start slowing, but you know, at some point. Push it down, push it down, push it down. And I'm wearing the hoodie because my hair has a really nasty habit of blending in with my background, making my green effect get all wonky and stuff, so we're just going to try to avoid that. Oh. Where's my other iPad? It's... I think it's like... Hey, this or something. This I did. Yes, so I don't want to get going too fast, because then that's going to make it one heck of a time to stop. Make it really difficult to stop, so we're trying to avoid that. Alright. Cool, that should help. Alright. But also, I ain't trying to spend all day just landing. As I go faster, though. Oh, gotta adjust. I gotta figure out the exact adjustment for that, but that'll be a good enough path. Get us close enough anyways. I don't like that I can't lock my alt view when I change it, like maybe if I hit tab. Ooh, nope, that didn't do it. What about if I F1? Still resets. Let's look up controls. General, avatar, look, run, auto, sprint, brake, jetpack. Wonder if there's a toggle for the pad or the alt key. Works, maybe. Curious about that one. Codex, balance maps, mouse mode, build mode, persistent notifications. Sleep. Might translate. Huh. The one that did intrigue me though is the Control L. So I wonder. Control L. Oh, okay, well. Fair enough. Won't let me edit it while I'm piloting. We'll check it out here in a bit. So you can see all the various information, the braking, acceleration, atmos thrust, space thrust, atmosphere, air resistance. Thought I saw space resistance at some point, but I guess not. Oh, probably the cruise control, which is that tab. No, 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 no. I ain't trying to go that fast. So, what I didn't know yesterday when I was traveling and why I burnt so damn much fuel is right now I got no thrusters on and I'm still traveling full speed. So cruise mode, from the way it looks, gets you to 30 kilometers and then you can go into travel mode and you drift. But I don't know if that works because I was trying to do it yesterday and it didn't seem to work, or earlier today. But right now it's working fine. Like my speed's staying the same. I'm not gaining anything. You know, turn on, space thrust goes up, and now we're gaining speed again. Which about 10k is not bad. It only takes very little to slow down on that. So make the adjustments. As I said, our goal is to hit that center crater. That's going to put us the deepest down, and it's probably already going to be pretty heavily populated, but we're going to put a core down immediately after getting there. At least that is the intention. Oh, that's what that is. Air monitor. So whoever's watching is gonna have to let me know if there's any issues. I'm taking this other earpiece out. It's driving me bonkers, and I want to be able to hear the game completely. So, also that earpiece looks like ass. I had to fix it. All right, adjust the purple some more. Got all my fuel. Alright. So if I can adjust it, I need to put a marker in my cockpit HUD that lands where the front of that would go so that I can like make easier adjustments. I need to remember that. Hi, Fleet. More adjustments. Whoa, 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 too much, too much, too much, too much. Do the old hardcore trick where you put a piece of tape on the screen when you don't have no HUDs. By the way, that's how people that don't cheat with bots cheat in hardcore mode. They put a piece of tape in the center where the crosshairs are in normal mode, and then they always know when they're shooting. Pro tip. Alright, so getting close. Getting close. 2.8 SUs and closing. We're about 10,000 kph. Go ahead and turn the thrust off and just glide. So when there's no thrust on, my vector's not going to adjust. So I can pretty much go in whatever direction I want without affecting that. You know, it's got some basic physics. It's not 100% across the board, but you know, the basics work. However, if you're going to crash, and you're crashing face first, and you've got a lot of really invaluable stuff on you, jump out. Because otherwise, what'll happen is when you crash with a vehicle, you die. When you fall to the ground outside of the vehicle, you don't. So, in order to avoid unnecessary deaths, jump out. At least until the devs put in ground and falling damage, which is probably on their list at some point. But, yeah. Just, save yourself some hassle. Alright, 1.7. Crater's deep. Deep, deep, deep. Wonder how deep down it is. I mean, I could have zoomed in and figured out if this is even a good landing spot, but we're gonna take it. Now the downside is we actually probably want to aim up over this way because now that I'm thinking about it, we want to come in and land, and if we don't do it right, it's gonna just destroy us. Oh, we also need to stop, so let's just do that first. Let's start slowing down. Start slowing down. 1.2, I don't think we're going to have enough to slow down. We may have to adjust vectors. Yeah, we need to do that instead. Otherwise, we'll crash and burn and die. So... we got plenty of atmosphere fuel. Alright, we just switch the view. This is what I don't like about the view. See how that's center flight? It's a weird thing. Shit, 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 shit. Oh no! Oops. Wah, wah, wah. Did I just crash my stream? Or is it just my web browser? Okay. And ooh, not quite sure what happened there, but it wasn't good. We go boom. We went boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And we went so boom that the game refuses to load. So Alt F4 is your friend. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh no 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 no. The worst part is it's broke real good, yeah. That's not supposed to be coming. Where's that coming from? Why do I have stream coming through my headset? Oh, that's why. Take that off. Alright, is it coming through my headset now? I don't think so. My earpiece back in for a minute. Right. Yeah, Premiere is I busted it real good. It's yeah. Uh okay, what's going on here? Microsoft just popped up and said they need to fix something. Everything's working fine. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I think I was coming in way too hot and adding the booster to it just ouch. Yeah. Hey, welcome back. I'm gonna need that. God no. Oh God no. Oh, fuck my life. Oh wow. Oh wow. Like it's gone? No. No, there it is. Okay. Oh shit. Oh God no. I was right there too. Alright. Oh, that's too freaking awesome. And here's the worst part. I gotta get it. Like, ASAP. Because if it's got a busted core and whatnot, somebody else can claim it. Shit. People watching my stream know where it's at. Oh, Christ. I need to turn this one off, actually. And that is what not to do on your first space trip out. Well, that puts a hamper on things tremendously. I turned this off, but it still spawned me here for some reason. So note to self, space immediately upon entering an orbit. Is my sound weird for you guys? Is it like popping and crackling at all? Or is it just my shitty headphones? A little crackling. Okay. So it means I'm mixing a little hot somewhere. What about now? Let's see, how's this sound? That doesn't sound like it's crackling as much. Still a little hot though. So we'll bring it down to here. Still hot. What about here? Why is it? Okay, what about now? It's not crackling though, right? That's low. So as long as it's not crackling, I'm good. Okay, what about now? Checking one. You guys hear me, right? Crackle sounds like it's gone. Nope, there it is. So what about now? Crackle is gone. Yeah, so I'm trying to get the red line out of my voice, and yellow's a little hot, but red is gonna cause me to crackle, so I think this is good range. Alright, cool. I have a loud voice, but this works. Alright. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Well, take two. I want to go to Elioth. Oh. Son of a bitch. Thank you, Joe. Welcome to the view, Joe. How you doing? We just blew my own ship up, and now I'm floating in space. I need a ride. Let me see if I could page anybody. Oh, Christ. Maybe my brother's on. School of Hard Knocks, brought to you by Dual Universe. Always place a base, always put a spawner on said base, always keep a chest with repair materials and fuel on said base in case shit hits the fan on the way up or down. Yeah. 1 second, I gotta... Christ. Turn on Discord. I'm sorry, I'm saying Christ a lot, it's my bad. Some people might be offended, and I apologize. Not my intentions. At least not today. Alright. The game didn't crash. I actually, I was going too fast, and I blew myself up, and whoops. You know, it's kind of part of the game. I can't hate it too much. I can hate it. Copy coordinates. Hopefully this works. I think one of my guys can come pick me up. Nope. I'm gonna try one more thing. Let's see. That spawner here is giving me something to spawn. Oh crap! Where'd my base go? Why should I moving? I got lost. Set destination. Wait, is gravity sucking me in? Maybe not. Maybe I was just going in reverse. Alright, we're gonna do this easy way. Force respawn. Yep, whatever. Alright, try it again. Try it again. Try it again. Welcome back, Jay. Sorry, I missed that. Probably dealing with the explosion and the aftermath, and now I gotta figure out how to get back to my shit and get my other ship. Of course, that ship may just be where it's at until I get back in that direction and cap it and put a base up, but that's fine too. I'm okay with that. That'll be our next objective then. Will be to recover the other ship and put a space base and a respawner up over there. Hopefully, I turn that spawner off, and this time it'll spawn me on the planet. We'll see. If not, then yeah. So we need to build this base out at some point and turn the spawner back on. So we learned a valuable lesson. Anytime you travel to a new planet and you're out there by yourself, or even if you're with a group of people and you're all on one ship, drop a base, put a respawner on it, keep some basic inventory stuff, probably some high-level tier stuff for repairing, especially if you have access to things and breaking stuff ruins that access. That way, if you do die, you can have the ability to recover slightly, I guess. Yeah, so that ship's floating out there, and we'll have to try to get it. We'll see. That'll be our goal, though. I do currently have enough funds to recover that ship. Sweet. Alright, I'm good. These guys know. I'm good. Okay. Alright. So, we need to try this again. And shit. I wasn't planning on being back here, so 1 second. We're gonna switch the panel over for a minute so I can do this login switch. Be right back. Okay. I have to go unlock that stuff real quick. I mean, the ship I have is not bad, and I'll make this trip without making any modifications this time. We'll take it straight up. And this is also why you don't carry valuable items in your inventory when you're traveling, guys. If that were a pirate ship, say, that came by and just blasted me, I would have lost everything that I had on me currently because you don't actually drop a backpack yet when you die. So your inventory isn't lost. So that's something to keep in mind. Although I think currently it's not actually dropping because the scrap was still in my inventory after I died a few times. So I don't know. They may have modified it, at least for the beginning of this. So, yeah. Secure another ship. I've got fuel. Fuel it up. You guys get to watch me break orbit and then start on the 3-hour flight again. So, yeah.
The first of these milestones is for you to reach the...
Just you. Alright, unlock. 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 Alright, so that was all I needed to do there. Log out. And again. Okay. That would be a cool planet too. I think that's I forget which one that is. Right. So yeah, so for some reason my streaming setup doesn't let me click on the buttons with a mouse, but if I use the hotkeys, it transitions pretty smoothly, which is really strange. Like it crashed one of my streams yesterday, twice actually. I was trying to get started and I kept having issues. And then when I hotkeyed it, it was just peachy. Alright, so we need to secure our fuel. Container. We're taking this too. We're going to need something to create electronics with, and as much of this as we can. Scrap. Don't want to travel with that in my inventory, actually. For the same reasons it just happened. Okay. So we're taking this bad boy out. Meh. You'll have to fix it up a little bit, huh? Yeah, this thing is absolutely shot right now. It's not a very good design at all. And I guess it's not really meant to be. I may have to pull one of these containers out though, because I'm gonna need to take one with me. I have a feeling. Especially after the accident. But yeah, this thing needs a better hover configuration. And I just haven't messed with it yet. Didn't think I was. I have a better one already. I just don't know if I blueprinted it yet. Uses medium hovers though. Large hovers would probably be ideal, but they need a bigger fuel tank to compensate. This is also a small core though, so it's nothing super special. Alright. Pilot. Need to fuel up. We are low on fuel. This thing burns a lot of fuel underweight. I had full load on it, so it was pretty weighed down. Alright, let's set our location. Going to go buy a new ship. Oops, no way. Actually, there we go. Sing hulls though, tell you what. Alright, actually we're gonna go over to the mining 6 location. I think I need to raise some extra funds and maybe get a bigger ship. So we'll do that as our location. Seven kilometers, 622. Let's kick our throttle down. So sustained flight. Huh. Can't see it, it's in the build mode, but I think I can see the sustained flight. That bites. I think we're okay though. 575 is actually more than enough, so we're going to kick it down a little bit more, I think. Actually, no, we're not. We're just our elevation angle. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. It's the lift catching. Am my wings blocking though? Huh, they're not. Good to know. Okay. I'm gonna let this keep going. I'm gonna step away for half a second, refill my drink and such. 34. We'll keep it down to 20%. I should be sustained flight. I hope so. Alright, so we're taking her in for landing. She handles a lot nicer when she's not under a heavy load. I actually thought I was going to flat spin and blow this one up too, but surprisingly enough, it didn't. Hovers up. And landing successful. However, the princess you are looking for is in another castle. That's not true. It's here. I just can't see it. Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna touch that one. Not gonna touch that one. Alright, I gotta log out and fix this. Oh, shiest. So we're gonna look and see. I think we'll probably just get the same one we had. We know we can make the trip. And without a load, it should be a lot less painful. However, I will look and see if I have an air brake that's bigger. It just weren't big enough. Ooh. Such a fun game though, and it's actually pretty. Like it looks as good as you could expect a beta game, and then some to look. This game's not even officially out yet; it's still in beta access. Thankfully, though, it's in beta access because if they tried to release this as it was, like with the way it was and the amount of people that would potentially play this, it's been rough. A lot of connection issues. There's been queues, which, I mean, for me, for a game to have queues, it sucks, but it's also a good sign. It means there's a lot of people interested in playing the game, which means that there's, a player base. And if there's queues, that generally means lots of people. However, it is one single shard, much in the same manner as Eve. So everybody plays on the same server, same universe. Which is really cool, too, in its own regard. So, that's the Ark ship that we flew over in. If you watched the beginning, you saw the little preview that introduced you to the world, sort of. Okay, we've landed. And let's go gander. Let's go gander and see what we're going to go with. Because we have access to mining resources, so if we have to, we can mine up as much as we need to get the ship we want. But I don't think we're going to find one. I think there might be one for 1.1 mil that'll do the trick. That might be better than the one I had. And I don't really want to have two of the same ship if I can help it. So it might mean that I have to mine for a few hours to come up with some extra Quanon or Quasar credits or whatever the hell space currency they call it. So these are the ships that are like the basic atmospheric and a couple spaceships. You know, these are all the ships that are in the game already that you can buy without having to build your own. I eventually will build my own, but it's way more easy to build one or buy one. So these, atmospheric ship, crew one, tells you how much capacity it holds. Large dragonfly, atmospheric, no weapons, etc. That looks like a little A-wing from Star Wars. That's about 400,000. This is the one that I had. As you can see, this is what it looks like stock without all the extra crap that I put on it. It's about 639. We currently have enough to repurchase that. I think on this floor, though, that's the only one that's actually a space vessel. Atmospheric. And atmospheric. So yeah, there we go. Gotta go up for any other spaceships. So these all I think are gonna be too big. Obviously 2.9 million for that. It's a hybrid. It's a fighter, so I'd probably pick that up at some point, but I don't have the need for the fighter or the ammunition right now. This one's 3 million. It's a hybrid 3-person crew. It's not too bad. These are actually pretty nice. 4.8 million for this. It's a hybrid, 9 crew, capacity, 150 tons. And then this one here, 100 tons, but it has a warp drive, so it's 11 million with the warp drive included. So you can actually, I think, go up into it. So this is the pilot seat. That's the door flipping through all your passengers. And this is straight up just a get her done, man. Like, no BS. There's like nothing to it. This is a transport ship, I guess. It looks like, because look at this, like there is nothing in it. Like, engines and seats, pretty much. I'd rather build my own than buy one of those. Those are nice, though. And then this one over here is a hybrid 5-person crew, 35 tons, 2.25 million. That's the same one that's on the shuttle docks, but I think this is the one we want to go for. I mean, if we lose the other ship, we lose it, but I have a feeling that we can make this. Oh, Fligo, I wouldn't buy that friggin' ship at all. The question would be, though, is could I get the blueprints to one of these and actually build it from the blueprints without paying for it myself? Because I like this one here. This is the one that I would buy if I was looking for something to get back and forth, because I think this is going to help with transporting stuff as well. And this is... for this purpose is for me to get back and forth between Felly. And with 35 tons, that's not a lot of resources, but with some simple modifications and a space dock where we can dump stuff, getting between to and fro, adding a few extra brakes, I can probably make it work for that. Oh yeah, Fligo. I'm not trying to buy one of these big gray ones. Somebody was telling me that they were not worth it anyways. Like, the materials aren't even worth 11 million. Or whatever. The warp drive might be, but yeah. These are neat, and I will take you up on that at some point. Because but they're ugly as hell, man. I mean, it looks like something out of, like, Chronicles of Riddick, you know? Like the Underverse dudes. Like, it looks like something they'd be flying. But I think this is the one I want. I want this one. Yeah, right? Like the old school Mark I Iron Man helmet from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's probably kind of what it's supposed to be. Like that combined with I've seen Rocket Man. That's what it is. It's like if you turned Rocket Man's helmet into a spaceship. It's Rocket Man. Totally. That's ingenious. I bet very few people have caught that. I was wondering why it looked familiar. I'm like, what the f is this? And yeah, I think that's what it is. Holy crap. Well, good to know. So yeah, this is my my goal then. So I've got to go mine a bunch of resources, and that's gonna take. Actually, let's see. So it's actually going to cost me more to mine the resources than it will to. Let's see. Transfer. Hmm. There's only one of those up there. If there was more than one, I'd say it'd be worth making those, but those are pretty easy to make. Which hauler ship? Did you try to link something? I don't know if I turned link stuff on, but I may have. Where's it at? Is he selling? Is it advertising it somewhere? Is it on display somewhere? Because I know a lot of people started putting them down on the markets for everybody to see, but like as it is, that'll be my goal. I think is will be this one. So I'll use I'll just I'll haul ore between this one and the other, because I would like to go recover my resources and such, and I could do that right away. I should probably just do that though. All right, yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta go try to get that ship. Am I back? Yeah, so when I crashed, it blew up my spawner too, because it was in the front of the ship. If there was a chance that it wouldn't have blown up in the back, then maybe. But yeah, I'm in Alioth right now, and I got to get back to Fele. So I just didn't want to buy the same ship again. However, I don't exactly have the 2 million. Got 692, and I can buy that one right now. Yeah, so now I've got to take another 2.5, 3 hour flight to get back. Although this time the ship's not overloaded and crazy heavy, and I'll have fuel, and I won't have my fuel all screwed up like I did last time. So I don't have the blue. Oh wait, I do have the blueprint on this guy. Wait. It's not. What the hell? Oh, I bet I know why. There it is. This isn't too terrible to rebuild. Might actually be cheaper than buying the blueprint. In fact, it definitely will be because I have a bunch of these parts already. I don't remember that damn thing being so far away. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys who likes to fly around in a framework junker. It's just not my thing. I like to have the full ship. I forgot I had the blueprint, dude. I have probably have half the parts, so I'll just have to buy the other half. Nothing. Everybody's got their own thing, man. I like, you know, I'm the kind of guy that'd rather fly around in the Millennium Falcon than in a little, like, cross with engines or something, you know? Like, I would take the time to clean it up. There we go. Speaking of cross with engines. Alright, let's go. I gotta go see. Oh no, that's cool. Alright, so this is our. We gotta go rebuild that, which I didn't realize I had all the. Pretty much have a majority of the parts, so. Woo, too far. Take it up, take it up, take it up, take up. Gotta go recover this other ship. Can you copy a blueprint from your inventory? I haven't tried. So that I can like drop a copy of that. What do you say? Is it on display somewhere? And of course, my dumbass flew all the way up here thinking I was gonna go mine, when I can just go get the parts and build the stuff I need. So we'll go do that. Alright, I'm gonna hop off the mic while I travel for a second and go hit a burner. And I still be in chat though, so I can chat with you, Lee. Okay, I fixed the chat. Hello, Tactical Fish. How are you? What the hell? Why is music playing? Did not turn music on, but it is playing in my phone. Alright, let's see. I totally overflew my target too, looking at fixing that. Ah, crap. Oh, we lost the engines. Not gonna be good, not gonna be good. Oh boy. How bad was it? Huh. That it? Shit. I was, but I was using those medium thrusters there. I didn't refill the tank, and I knew I was going to run out, but I didn't realize it was going to happen so soon. That was totally my bad. I knew it was going to happen, and when I tried to maneuver, I realized I didn't have enough thrust with the weight I've got on it, so I slowed down as much as I could before I crashed. Which is why it was only a couple pieces, thank God. While we're down here, crazy thing is I refilled before we left too. Cool, I'll check it out in a second. As soon as I finish filling this up. I've been trying to figure out, I think, the most efficient way to set up fueling, and I think it's going to be to have everything on their own fuel tank. And then a backup tank with like one engine and like hover on each, just in case like shit hits the fan, you might have some control. Is this the one that how does it handle? That one's not space-worthy though, it's got issues. That little red spaceflight thing says it's not spaceflight capable. Yeah, I'm looking for a spaceship. But for the time being, I'm just going to rebuild this other one, I think. That way. Oh, well, how much is that tactical? Like, and what does it take to build? Is it all tier 1 stuff? Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. So the parts that I'm trying to come up with right now, that I know I have most of, are these right here. So I can rebuild this and I have that blueprint. I might move out some things. Yeah? Bigger than the shuttle? That could be fun. Alright, you got me hooked. Is there a version of it on display somewhere that I can look at? It seems like a lacking amount of fuel, though. I'm gonna need a crap ton of fuel. everything should be working, right? I need to close that web browser. It's... No, it's not even open. Okay. Some memory leaking or something. Well, yeah, but that doesn't tell me what it looks like on the inside. We did okay at 30 on this. So we go over that mountain range. Four small spacing rooms, one medium space fuel tank. Six medium brakes. Alright, slow it down, slow it down. Pump those brakes, yo, pump those brakes. Oh, yeah, for sure. That? Yeah, what? Wait, or did it? Yeah. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, landing. Alright, Packable Fish Night, man. Feel free to stop by anytime. Sweet, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. I did not notice. I don't even know, did it trigger a thing on the screen? I wasn't watching, I guess, at that point on the monitor. Shoot, I didn't even notice Flea when he subscribed or followed. Did he? Did it? It didn't make a. It might have. I wasn't actually listening at the time. Damn it. Shoot, I wanted to see if it was working. I just added him in, so. Oh well. Yeah, I need bigger hovers to catch these bigger planes when I'm doing that. If I come down light with no load, it works, but when I'm heavy, those hovers just aren't enough to stop it. I just hit the ground. That's why I added the 2 thrusters on the bottom of this one to kind of help with that. Don't know that they help at all, but it kind of look cool. Alright, atmospheric engines by 2. Oh, I guess I should probably just put them in here because there's no way they're all going to fit. Alright. Actually, put this one, I think. Yeah. And then... Oh my god. Shit's invisible. Before I forget... Yeah, it's that's honestly probably my biggest thing. I wasn't too worried about this one because it's just point A to point B, but I wasn't planning on keeping the design either. I'm gonna probably tear this down and reconfigure it. Needs large hovers. For sure. Large hovers, large wings. Solve most of my problems, I think. Alright. Oh, I need to check to see if the OM actually shows recent. It's not showing recent follower. Why is that? Well, no, that shouldn't matter because it's linked to both of them. So what's the point in having it up there if it's not going to show it? Can't even see what recent subscriber says. What does that say? Tactical. Oh. Oh. Okay. I know what that is. Got some text backwards in my overlay. For some reason, it's cutting off bottom. So, recent followers, recent subs. Flip those around. And then move them. Wait, what the? Where'd my fucking bars go? Sorry, we're fixing some overlay thing real quick. Alright, select that. Now, put shit where it belongs. Tap keyboard. This one goes sides. This one goes in forwards. Dang. Same those subs. Alright, almost finished. Alright, cool. Check the name location. Alright, and be sure to be good. Save it. Close it. There we go. Double check, reload. And that location is off. A little bit high. To start though. Take that real quick. Sorry guys. Oh, why am I logged out? Oh. I had to log out because of the thing. Alright. Music followers. Should be showing up, right? Press the save. Looks great. I can see. Yeah, I'm live with it. Alright, cool. Internal server error. Lovely. I'm curious about something. Let's see if they're actually working, because I haven't tested the trigger on these, I don't think. Is he followed, right? Good enough play. I think this is what I should have played. Pretty sure I have no. Oh, you know what? I mean, I turned them off on that. I did them on the on. Streams. Okay. I think it showed up. I just missed it. Otherwise, I would have said something. And the game is down for me. I have to reload to do that. No, that's not a bad little transport. Not a bad little one at all. There we go. Speeds up. All right. Yeah, tacticals. Or wait. Yeah, it's a nice ship. It's I don't know that I wouldn't reconfigure it anyways, because I was like what he was saying, I'm just like, it seems like it's not gonna do me well. I'd have to like make a lot of modifications. But I'm also not opposed to picking up a couple fleet ships for the organization though. Oh, I should fix that too while I'm thinking about it. Might not let me know. I'm still streaming, but my browser is froze. Oh, for sure. Okay, so my empty chest, I refilled it, so let's... Of course, no idea where the stuff is that I put in here that I had earlier. I may end up just buying it and saving myself the hassle right now. I really do need to go recover that stuff, because a little bit of money in that. Let's see, okay. Medium hover engine. Extra small container. Oh wait, I should be going to that one. I should be going into the link. Gestures. I may not have as much of this stuff as I thought I had. Without making it all, and I really, really don't want to do that. This seems like such a waste of a container controller. Like, seriously? Come on, guys. Like, everything should be container controller. Okay. I'll have to start building some of that shit, I guess. Enough of that. Yeah, I'm not messing with this. I'm just gonna go and buy it. I'll go do it at Marketplace 6 so that I can go do some mining to replenish my losses. Actually, I will go mining first, and I will see what I come up with. And I'm gonna fix this issue we're having, maybe. Another medium hover. Right now, I got a shit ton of air brakes. That's not gonna help me. We had a large hover in here, but I think somebody was using it for something and it got used. So the containers aren't updating. Lag. There we go. Components. I'm adding more brakes to my other one, though. When I buy a new one, it's gonna have more brakes. I'm sorry, I stole all you guys'. Oh wait, I don't need 11 of them. Shit. 4 ought to do. I just need more forward thrust stop, because that's what keeps killing me. So. Working on it. Running out of space. I do need one of these. Make sure that one's activated. Welcome back, Tac. Yeah, we put one there, one on the other side, and that would probably help me land without killing myself. I did it right without messing up the wings. Excellent. I'll move that front. Yeah, there we go. I got it. Alright, we'll make this happen. So there. Why can't I place that there? What's it colliding with? Oh, wing. Or brake. I'm in an orb, Tac. I got a bunch of guys that I played Empyrean with. Yeah, I didn't build all that shit myself. No way. No way. Yeah. Alright. That there. And this one, the other side, same place. These don't seem like they're completely lined up. Maybe they are. Okay. So the back fuel's running out fastest, so I do not want this on the back fuel tank. That one on the medium. I think that's what that's for. Yep, that's what it looks like. Okay. I took brakes off, so let's put brakes back. Maybe more forward brakes, to be honest. Oh wait, those are rear brakes. Whoops. Wait. So I pulled the back hover out. I think that's okay. Looks like shit, but I think it's okay. You give me more around the wings and where the load's at. Yeah, that might help. Wait, where's my center of gravity? My center load? Yeah, that could work. Probably move those in, but then I fear that I would change my wing lift, so I don't want to mess with that right now. This situated right there. And then other one. Let's do it. Why? Where the hell did the other one go? There were two of them, weren't there? Get up lagging out. Yep. Yep, definitely lagging out. That adjuster just vanished. What about you, Tack? Are you solo or are you with a group? I had a spaceship. Until I got too close to a planet doing about 12 kilometers at 12,000 kilometers per hour, and it just vaporized. So it's sitting in orbit of a planet somewhere, laughing at me. And I had a respawner on it, but it was in the front of it, so when things started to go boom, it was one of the first things that went boom. So... yeah, and so it respawned me into space, which is where one of our respawners was. So I had to turn that one off. So I could force spawn again to spawn back on the planet because it was just gonna take for freaking ever. So I'm lagging. Hang on, let me see. Why am I lagging? Nah. That might have been it. I would have rather have crashed into the planet and maybe had a chance to respawn, but that's not how that was going to play out. But I learned a valuable lesson. Anytime you go to a new planet, the first thing you have to do is drop a space base with a respawner, just in case. Case in point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn down my voxel settings. I think that might be what it is. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, is I've got to build a ship to go get my older ship. Hopefully. Because that's the tentative plan right now. So yeah, these big medium thrusters are just too much for these little small fuel tanks. That's my problem on this thing. But like I said, it's just to throw together. The thrusters weren't even bought for this, but I threw them on there because it's only got to go 6 kilometers, which is actually relatively easy to do now with all these hovers. So, and I'll probably put one right back in that rear spot so that I have a 4 quad hover base, which should help me and prevent me from blowing up when I hit the ground, like I've been doing. Alright, so, yep, I'm gonna camera in the microphone, and yeah, it's totally the tanks I'm using and how I've got it routed. I've got, like, I need to have my hovers in one tank, my thrusters in one tank, and then my big boys in, like, 2 tanks, so that they're split. So that if one goes out, I still have the other. Or add their own tank, but I'm not trying to get crazy on these hovers. Alright, so muting microphone, going to chat. So I think that's part of my issue is when the big boys go out, I lose hovers. Because I think a couple of my hovers are attached to them. So, like I said, I haven't cleaned up my links at all. Hovers should be on their own tanks completely so that they can't drain in the air. It's just a oversight on my part, though. And my my XSplit is like, it's not locked up, but it is. It's not reading anything that's happening. So we may actually have to cut this stream and start again and fix my broadcaster. I don't know if I can reconnect to a previous one and keep it going, or if I even had that set up. And there go the big boys. Slow it down. Thrusters up. Not particularly, no. It just happens to be the one I'm using right now. And I'm gonna crash again. Nope, wait, okay. Hover it in. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Oh, nope, they're all on. Alright, so we're gonna reload, because I am definitely having issues. No, this just happens to be the one I'm using on the planet. I haven't actually built any ships. I just bought the Nomad from the space store, ship store, and then that's the one that I broke, and I'm gonna try to upgrade, I think, because there's no point in having two of them. So I'm gonna go mine some resources and get some more money, try to earn about 2.5 mil, which shouldn't take me too terribly long, if I mine the right resources or sell the right stuff, but that, never mind, you know what? I'm just gonna buy the cheapo and get off planet, because I gotta get this done. I got stuff I gotta do on that other rock. Alright, let's check my monitors. Oh, you know what? I know how I might be able to fix this. Let's see if I can kill my NDI feed, if that fixes